Hi, welcome to my senior capstone proposal on human-centered game design. So my name is Travis Foster. I transferred over from Windward Community College. I graduated from Kailo High School a while ago. And my area of study is creative media with a concentration in game design. So first I'll be going over my thesis, then plans for senior capstone, objective rationale, and then address the significance of my proposal. So my question was, what is good game design? And through that, I developed my thesis, which is by using ideas of human-centered game design or human-centered design, both in and outside of the modern gaming industry, designers can better implement techniques and strategies to create a better experience for players. And so through that, these are like the main 4 areas that I focused on in my paper. Obviously, game design encompasses a lot of different professions, skill sets, and that I unfortunately did not cover all of them, but these are the ones that I did cover. Human-centered game design, I learned a lot about that and information architecture, level design through studies into mini-maps and architecture in general. Sound design, the quality of sound and how you can use sound to create a sense of presence for the player or immersion, and the difficulty in games, specifically dynamic, like ways to adjust difficulty for players and things like that. The rationale behind why I wanted this topic was first it kind of formed with us the simple idea of have you ever played a game that you found fun but design choices hindered your enjoyment? And then it sort of through the research kind of developed more into how are design choices made, what is good game design, what can be done to improve certain design elements and things like that. So my plans for senior capstone is to take part in an internship, as I believe experiences gained from it would not only benefit my own personal and professional development, but also increase the quality of my deliverable. So the significance. It's one thing to understand design elements, but it's another thing to actually make them and implement them. By taking part in an internship and actively participating or observing the development process, I can form a better understanding of what it's like to build games or programs/games with human-centered design. Being able to pull from experiences gained during my internship will add more credibility to the content I create for my deliverable. And then the second significant is, as someone with a background in art, background and passion for art, I see myself applying to art positions rather than strictly design. However, many game art positions require some level of design, allowing me to apply the research I've conducted to a medium I'm already familiar with. UI artists seem to be the best fit, as that takes into account a lot of the psychology of interfaces, which deals heavily into human-centered design. But I feel like other areas would also benefit, or I could benefit from other areas of work as well. The target audience for my deliverable would be inexperienced and new game designers, specifically high school students, college students, young adults, but in general, it could be anyone who is interested in getting into game design. So my proposal would be to create a mini web series or documentary detailing and discussing the design choice and ideas and challenges made during development of a game project. And so for the data that I found, these are the YouTube usage statistics, at least in America. And I feel like with the demographic that a lot of YouTube has, that would be the best place for me to post my deliverable. And so for the preparation, so I have, so a lot of the classes that I took here, I've taken here at UH West Oahu have prepared me. I believe they prepared me for the internship, but there's still things that I have to do personally to fully take on that role. So I have to continue preparing my portfolio, update my resume and cover letter, which I feel confident about, but it could always use more work, and actually applying for a suitable internship. During the production phase, I will document my work, understanding and applying principles while participating in the internship project. And then post-production, I will be creating using what I've learned, and with hopefully with some examples to create a video series on YouTube. As for what it might look like, these are just some channels that I personally have watched in the past to help me with my own develop thought processes and in developing games. These are more for, I'll deal with like coding and engines. So I won't be talking about that, and more be focused on, I will be more focused on like game design in general. That's my presentation. Thank you.